It is time to talk about our water system. Here you can see the first glong that we have. I have to get to the glong to show you. Here we have the first glong. And as you can hear, the water is running very heavy. The valve is open and water is coming out high speed, very powerful. About 10 o'clock the speed of the water will increase to almost maximum, and this is what I call maximum. And here you can see how that little glong is so full of water. When the Mac came to make this little glong, we were only thinking about the field that you can see here behind us, where we also have some napier grass now. I was only thinking about water coming into that area and fill the field. When we have them to come and dig this place, we had a field over in the other direction, on the other side of the village, where we had 2 rye. But now we have been able to exchange. We have been able to exchange that field down there with fields down here. And as things are today, we don't want this water to run into the fields next to it. But what we really want is to get the water to run again. Yesterday I was able to dig a trench through this dike to make the water flow this way, because until now the water has been flowing down this open gap where the tractor is driving down to our next fields, because we want water to flow into this field. Over there you see the gap between this field and the next field. Long time ago now I dug a hole to make the water flow in there, because we had a lot of rainwater in here and we wanted that to get away, because it was too early for the water to stand in the field. So we dug a hole in that dike. I dug a trench in that driveway. So the other day Naluang, she said she filled up the hole, filled up the trench. But yesterday when I came here, I saw that there was nothing there. So I told her, and she got very angry and upset about it. And boy, because I should not call her a liar. Well, I did not see any soil whatsoever. So I told her that. And then she said, well, now, yesterday evening, now she did not see any soil either, which means that the soil that I put up there was also broken through by the water from this field. What I don't understand is that the pressure of this water that is running into the field is not very strong. So how in the whole world can that break through the soil that we put in the crack in the trench between the 2 fields? But anyway, it did that. So now I filled it up very heavy today. So now I am excited to see how much water we are able to get into this field and how fast we are able to get it in. You can see 2 stacks of dark things in there, and that is the straw from last year that is fertilized or become, what you call it, so that we want to spread out as fertilizer on top of the soil to help also to better the condition of the soil, because it's a good thing that it is clay and sand, because the sand makes the water flow through, the clay holds onto some of the water. So we want to continue to do that, but we also want to have the soil to become better, because what you see around the spot of one of the stacks of straw, rice straw from last year, you see it is brown, which means the soil there is not very good, which is also why I put the stack there, so that we can spread it from there. And I really want to spread it all the way down, all the way over. And what I say is, we don't need to lift up the soil level on this field, but the next one, we really need to lift up the soil level in that area so that they become more leveled, so the water will fill up both sides at the same time and not just run in there and nothing here. But that's a 1-year project. So right now we are happy to be able to have gotten that idea to dig this glung. And that it is dug in such a way that it is, when it is full, it's getting up to a higher level than the soil around it. So I've been happy to be able to get the water to flow into the next fields and the next field again. So just from this glung alone, we're able to fill up the whole area around us with water. So we are happy about that idea that we got to fill up, to make glungs in different places. And as you can see over there, we have nice things growing, and we also have the glung. And because of the glung, the water system down there are able to bring water into the field so that it runs around on the side of the dikes. And Naluang, she wanted to put up napier grass on the dikes, but I said no, we need to start from the bottom so that we're able to water the napiers. And the napier is super leaf, so they need a lot of water. So just by having the open tap is enough to bring the water around. And now I see it is a horseshoe formation of water around the field, which is also making it easier and better for the field when the rain comes. But as I have said and are saying, that when you make furrows like we have done here into the field, into the soil, the water from our water system will flow down without a problem and fill the whole field with water, which is actually did in that field over there, the second field. And that is what we want, that is what I want, to make it so easy to water the whole field. Like it said in the Bible in Genesis chapter 2 and 3, that rivers flowed out and watered the garden. So that is how we want to do it, and that is how we are doing it, and that is how it works. So as you can see, everything is very nice and green because we have the water that we need. Everybody else, they are stealing the water. literally stealing the water. Yesterday I saw a monk stealing water from the public water, where they put a sign out in the water for everybody to read it, that they are not allowed to take the water from the public water. But they still did it because they want that they succeed and they don't care about everybody else. And this is unfortunately a Thai thing. And what I was surprised about is that the monk participated in stealing the water. So you can think about Buddhism the way you want, but when monks from the Buddhism that they believe in, that they're stealing water, participating to commit sins, is a good thing, then you have something coming, and you don't want that. You have any comments to my video, please comment down below. Please subscribe, hit the bell and thumb up, so we will increase the followers that we have. We have some, but we need a lot more. Thank you.